Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel, tap the notification bell, like this video. That helps me to keep making videos. I'd appreciate it majorly. So, I wanted to just do a little update about this missing 5-year-old girl in South Jersey. Her name, Dulce Maria Alavez. I think her name was misreported early on as Alvarez, but it's Alavez. She's 5 years old. And here's the Amber Alert actually that was issued, which I don't know that I'm not sure if that was issued the following day on Tuesday. She went missing Monday afternoon around 3:30 to 5 o'clock from the Bridgeton City Park. 16th would have been Monday. That's just, but that says the last date, date of last contact. Her mom had taken her and her younger brother to the park, the Bridgeton City Park, which is picked. It's it on the map. And actually, when you try to um, zoom in, it doesn't allow you to go right to street level, or at least I wasn't able to, rather than waste time. So here's pictures of it. So she went to the park at around 3:30, and not long after that, her mom stayed in the car, with another 8-year-old relative, a nephew, or I'm not sure if it was a female or male, that was in the car with the mother. Let her two kids out to go play on the park. Dulce, who's 5 years old, and her younger brother, who's 3 years old. So she was about 30 yards away playing on, I guess, the swing sets or the jungle gyms. And I don't know how much time transpired. This is around 3:30. And the 3-year-old came back to her mom, pointed over in the direction of where they had been playing, basically indicating that, Maria was gone. And then basically the search ensued. She looked for herself in the wooded line that surrounds the swing set area, for like 15 minutes before calling her brother, to help, who came, I assume, immediately or soon thereafter to help search. And at around 5 o'clock, they called the police, when they weren't able to locate her, to call it in. And they've been searching. They've been searching ever since. The prosecutor of that area, Webb McRae, I believe is her name. She gave a press conference yesterday. There she is right there. And took some questions, as well as the grandmother, whose name was not released, of Dulce Alavez, put out a statement in Spanish. I think she only speaks Spanish. And then somebody else, who I think is just a friend of the family, isn't necessarily related to her, but I'm not real sure, basically read an English version of that. The prosecutor didn't give out that person's name. She wanted her privacy, and actually said that people, I guess reporters, have been knocking on her windows seeking information, and that asked for the public, to respect their privacy while they continue the search. She took a few questions. The individual, it was reported, I don't know where they got the description of this individual from. I just didn't see it in any reporting. Who may have abducted this girl, a man who's 5'6", 5'8", white or maybe Hispanic, light skinned, with short hair, I think thin build, possible acne, and was wearing red pants and orange sneakers, and supposedly drove away with her, maybe in a red van. And there may have even been a second person who was there that saw this, and they're seeking that person as well. Not absolutely clear, to be honest with you. So there's a lot of reports on it, and I've read a fair amount, but the reward is up to 30,000, is best. Initially yesterday it was up to 20,000, and then I saw 25, and now I see 30 over at the New York Post. That's her picture as well. And that's for her safe return. The exact conditions under which that 30,000 is coming from a number of different places. The FBI, the prosecutor's office, I think, is also contributing to it, and a local bank and others. So, but it's up to 30,000. This says for her safe return, and they continue to search. I mean, here's pictures of officers from this morning gathered at the Bridgeton Park, or near the Bridgeton, New Jersey Park, preparing to go out and search more. So yesterday, the FBI had put out a tweet, basically asking the public to stop spreading rumors. And they didn't specifically name exactly what these rumors were. regarding the case and just allow the authorities to do their job and stuff like that. And that actually, by people putting out, false rumors or things that aren't actually true and just conjecture, whatever, that hinders the investigation. That's more. But they put out a tweet basically asking the public not to do that. Do not spread rumors on social media with respect to the search for Dulce Maria Alavez. Information is being released through official channels. Don't be responsible for distracting the focus of everyone's efforts. Let's unite to find Dulce. So they wouldn't specifically say what that was, but it does say, and here's a description real quickly of the suspect. The suspect is described as light-skinned, possibly Hispanic male, roughly 5 foot 6 inches tall, thin build, no facial hair and facial acne, wearing orange sneakers, red pants, and a black shirt. So it's unclear what rumors the FBI is referring to. Noema Noema Alvarez. That's wrong though. It's Alavez. That her name got misreported as Alvarez. I think early on in several, because an Alvarez is a common Hispanic name, but it's Alavez. Perez, the mother of the missing 5-year-old, had steered clear of the park where her daughter went missing due to critical comments about her behavior and false assumptions about her past. They're saying, this is the mother, they're saying, I didn't love my kids. I just gave my kids away to someone, and that supposedly my mom was prostituting me, she said during a phone interview Thursday. Alavez Perez took her kids to the Bridgeton City Park Monday following a stop to get ice cream around 3:30 p.m. I think that stop to get ice cream too is pictured right there. I believe that's what she's referring to, and that sort of backs up her story. Where was I? At the park, she stayed in the car with an 8-year-old relative while Dulce and her 3-year-old brother ran off to a playground some 30 yards away. Minutes later, the boy came running back in tears and pointing to the spot near the playground where he last saw his sister. The woman began looking for her child, then called her brother for help. They called police shortly before 5 p.m. Monday, and they have been searching ever since. So, it's now in its 5th day, and along with the fact that the FBI yesterday was putting out a tweet telling people not to spread rumors on social media and that distracts from the search and the investigation, and this press conference where reporters seem to press her, in terms of, are we still going by the initial description of a suspect, 5'6", thin build, no facial hair, acne, red pants, orange sneakers, potentially it's putting her into a red van and driving off. Are we still going on that? She was pressed on that, and she more or less said yes, but they're open to all possibilities. So it just seems as though, some are starting to question the account. I don't know who gave the description of that individual. I said that I think earlier in this report. So it says Cumberland County, and I'll play a little bit of that press conference, particularly where one reporter is pressing her on that. Cumberland County Prosecutor Jennifer Webb McRae told reporters during a news conference Thursday that investigators continue to explore all possibilities in the girl's apparent abduction, as few leads have materialized. As time passes, it gets harder to find her, Webb McRae said, over the sound of a search helicopter. And actually, they searched a pond where they had a slightly amphibious searching for this girl, searching the woods, searching the entire area, multiple law enforcement agencies, and even by air. All right, I'm losing track. So investigators believe Dulce was abducted at about 4:20 p.m. I'm not sure about that time. The account over at NewJersey.com, NJ.com, says she drove up to the park at 3:30 minutes later after letting Dulce out with her younger brother, her 3-year-old brother, to go play on the jungle gym or swing set. Minutes later, the little brother came back crying, indicating that she was gone. So I thought it was more like around I don't know. I didn't know it was 4:20. I'm not sure. Monday by a light-skinned white or Hispanic male wearing orange sneakers, red pants, and a black shirt who drove off with her in a red van with tinted windows and a sliding rear passenger door, according to the Amber Alert. Webb McRae described the man as someone who could greatly assist the ongoing investigation while stopping short of discussing his possible role in Dulce's disappearance, the Inquirer reports. Prosecutor said the unidentified male is a light-skinned Hispanic, etc. So, I mean, that's where I think reporters were a little bit thrown off, like he could assist in the ongoing investigation, you know? And they're not exactly sure. Are we still going by the story? I don't want to keep repeating it. So, still, detectives aren't ruling out any other car, any other person in the search, Webb McRae said. A combined reward of $30,000. And here is, very quickly, before we get to that press conference, here's the mom.
Even divers combing the bottom of a pond, but turning up nothing.
I went looking for her and I asked people around us and I couldn't find nothing.
Dulce was last seen at Bridgeton City Park Monday.
And here is the prosecutor responding to a couple of questions.
Anyone who someone thinks may be involved in this disappearance.
But do you no longer believe that the Hispanic man, 5'6" to 5'8" with the sneakers, is no longer an one who may have abducted her? You're asking for information from her now.
Sir, I don't believe anything until we are able to determine how young Dulce disappeared. So we are open to any tips, any leads that may lead us to find Dulce.
Is that info still good?
That info is still good and it's still being pursued. Prosecutor, ma'am.
So, you know, it kind of remains an open question. They're still going by that description of that male as a potential abductor, but, you know, open to all possibilities, I guess. Hopefully, man, they find the girl. She's only 5 years old, and, you know, it's pretty sad, for sure, and scary. The grandmother who actually spoke at this press conference, you know, she gave a statement. I believe I said that earlier in this video, along with another man who gave an English version of her statement. She only spoke Spanish, and she barely could finish her statement because she was crying. You know, pretty, you know, crying pretty loudly and stuff. So, all right, that is the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.